Good morning from Ensenada. Would you stay on the boat or go in and explore Ensenada? You'll find out what we did today in just a minute.
Should have layered. It's a little chilly up here on the mountain.
So I voted to stay on the boat. I have been working my butt off solidly for about the last 3 years. I need a break. So I'm gonna find all the fun places to relax and hang out on the boat. But this is what Harry's doing. Excursion time.
Hey, good morning. So I'm headed out on an ATV adventure. Turned out to be a little bit of a scramble this morning because they changed the time from noon to 10, and I got to get boogieing and get down there. So let's go.
So I'm out on the balcony, and that's my view. And one of the great things you can do is have a continental breakfast delivered to your room. This is totally free every morning. You're even able to get things that are a little bit more solid breakfast. Like Harry had a bacon cheese omelet muffin, but those cost a little bit more. I think it cost us like $5 to have it delivered here to the room. But since we were under such a time crunch all of a sudden, he needed food, he needed it now. We got it as fast as we could. And it did arrive in like 15 minutes. So it was pretty quick, pretty easy. And I'm just gonna hang out here, right here, and enjoy the views. Let me share some more of them. It was just so peaceful listening to the birds, the sounds of the dock, the seals in the harbor. I spent a wonderful hour before it wasn't quiet anymore. Unfortunately, it's not always quiet on a port day. They are doing emergency trials, doing a employee evacuation boat thing. So there's been some horns, there's been some sirens, but we'll find nice peaceful places to hang out today. To get off the ship, he had to go down to level 0. It was fun seeing some of the lower decks.
Getting off the ship. Try to fun gangway. Woo.
And just like that, on the pier, a quick and easy way to get to your excursion.
Okay, so off the boat, need to try to find where my excursion takes off, or where I line up and all that good stuff. Okay, so when you get off the ship, you can come over and they have all the these booths set up for the excursions, and you just have to go in and sign up. I don't know if I should get a picture with the bird or not.
Oh yeah, he took the picture.
Checked in to the excursion, and now it's getting on the bus. It's a 45-minute drive out there, and then let the ATVs begin. Okay, so one of the confusing things about this ship are the elevators. So you see the panel.
Let's say I'm going to deck 11. I'm only me, so I'd push it once. If I had 4 kids, I would push it 5 times. People don't understand that. Now when I push it, I'm going to deck 11.
11, car L.
Car L. So each of them have a number on it. We'll see you on level 11. The windows and outside deck on this level gave me more gorgeous views. We'll cover how to get out to those beaches in our next video. Okay, so tip number 1 is if you are around the restaurants and you want to get a drink, They're these little yellow cups that you can get, or bring your own. I have my Megan Trainor blingy. It's really easy. You get a real size drink. You don't have to keep going back often. The other tip here is I am waiting for the dive-in movies. They are showing Inside Out 2. And I found, I think, literally the one balcony side seat that's in the shade. So, get here early. I got here about 20 minutes ago, and I've got about 20 minutes until the movie starts. And I'm gonna have front row seats in the shade, important for somebody who doesn't like to get too hot. And well, bluntly, I don't tan. It's either white or red. Out of those two, I prefer the white. Red is a bit painful. So let me show you my view. This was a spot we returned to often the entire week. While I waited, I went over the Things to Do guide for the day. These are delivered to your room each day and covers activities for the whole family, including which movies are shown on the big screen. On port days, they have an afternoon showing, which is always family friendly, but the evening choices are all rated PG-13 and up. Time for the movie. The ride out to the ATVs was in a very comfortable, air-conditioned van, playing 80s and 90s music the whole way. Harry had a great time enjoying the music and these spectacular views.
So we have arrived. Here we are at the ranch. And I guess, didn't know, but we're supposed to have a wine tasting afterwards. This is pretty cool, but this is our starting point.
Since we were on the ocean, we thought this would be a great way to get away from the coast and enjoy a different view of the area.
So we came up from Ensenada up into the hills or the mountains, and I think this is the Guadalupe Valley, one end of the Guadalupe Valley. And yeah, so it's a little windy up here. Note to self, layers.
Okay, movie's over. Time to find a new place to land. Let's go check out Deck 5. Midday, most of the bars are closed, and the casino is a lot less crowded. We'll share this steakhouse with you in another video when we talk about all the amazing things there are to eat on board. But I was looking for a nice shady spot to while away an hour, so I made my way outside onto the lanai, where I found lots of available seating under an umbrella. All right, I'll hang out here for a little while. Harry is back in about an hour. Time to kick back and read a book. I'll admit that I didn't get much reading done. I was happy watching the boats go in and out of the harbor, the gulls and pelicans flying around, and just soaking up a bit of the quiet. So one of the things that we do when we go on a cruise is we leave a book. They have an area here that has games and books you can borrow and put back, something you can read while you're on boat. So I thought it'd be appropriate to bring this one. Now the fun part is the Western Flyer, as we mentioned before in a previous video, they're actually here in this area recreating this very voyage. So I thought it would be fun. I get to finish reading it, and then I'll pass it on. Oh, but I got this really, really cool bookmark from Pacific Biological Laboratories. Thank you guys over there. And I'm gonna stick that right in the inside so that whoever borrows this book gets a little treat too. I enjoyed lunch and more of the views around the ship before the excursion time was up.
Here we are, ready to go. Let's go.
One, two, three, let me see what you see. I just wanna understand what you see in me. And 4, 5, 6, am I complicating it? How could anybody love someone so damaged? And we don't always add up.
While these are bumpy dirt roads, it's not exactly boonie crashing here. However, your hands do get tired, so they take breaks about every 15 minutes or so where you can get off, walk around, and stretch before starting again.
So we're taking a little bit of a break. Been driving for, I don't know, it's pretty fun. A little bit slower than I wanted, but you know, hey, what you gonna do?
What we got, pay no attention, what you've been taught. You plus love plus me. 1 + 1 makes 3. How can this be? You and me make a prime number.
Okay, time to head back to the room. Harry should be back any minute.
Gotta say, that was a blast. Had fun. It's really good. Very smooth. And like I said, a surprise. Didn't know we were having a wine tasting at the end. Okay, so that turned out to be really fun. The wine was really good. Tasted a rosé and a petit syrah, and both were excellent from local vineyards here, and everything was good. Alejandro was our guide, and he was great, and Melissa was our van tour person, and she is awesome too. So I'm going to try to make sure I leave them a review and tell them they did a good job.
And on their trip back into town, they revealed another fun extra.
So another thing, we get a tequila tasting.
There are a lot of tequila tasting options available in town. While not big tequila fans, it's always fun to find out more about it if it's a locally made product.
Now you already smelled it once, you felt the tequila blanco, all right? Keep the cup away from your nose just a little bit. Breathe in deeply. Breathe in, breathe out, smell it one more time. When we breathe in and breathe out, we open our palate. So please, familia, enjoy it. Salud.
Salud.
Okay? This one goes perfect with desserts.
Salud.
A piece of dark chocolate.
Something he found out is that some of the more mass-produced brands use younger agave plants, and that letting the agave grow for a few years before harvesting leads to a deeper, richer tasting tequila. But it comes with a hefty price tag as well. If you don't drink, there are still a lot of places to explore right around the cruise docks. And not all of them are shopping.
It's in here, coming up on the Disney Wonder.
The Disney Wonder is 965 feet long, while the Firenze is 100 feet longer. It also carries half the amount of passengers than the Firenze. The Firenze has over 2,000 staterooms, while the Wonder has only 875. While definitely more expensive, we heard that a Disney cruise is always worth the money. Back on board, Harry showed me the Wonder. We met some truly lovely subscribers, watched an ice carver, and played some trivia before heading back to our room, where we found an adorable towel elephant, and Harry got to enjoy some of the views I've had all day long. But today was good, just hanging out and having fun.
Yeah, the ATV adventure was really fun. So this is wrapping up day 2.
Day 2.
Of the cruise, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
So tomorrow's going to be a fun day, so don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share it, all the stuff that makes YouTube happy, because that makes us happy too. And we are going to call it a day. So
take care.
Safe travels.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Next video will cover all the super fun stuff you can do on and off the ship. If you missed the first day, we'll leave a link right here so you can catch up. See you next time.